everyone and welcome back to my channel. Kirsty from Colouring K, or are you Colouring K Wilkinson? I can't remember, I always get mixed up because you use Instagram as well. Anyway, yeah, she tagged me on YouTube to do the My 5 Boots in Quarantine tag, and I don't think it was her that made this up. It was another lady called Influenced Colourist that she made this tag up. So it's basically what 5 colouring boots, you know, would you pick to colour during this fun time? So the first one that I've picked, I've gone with the Pop Mango colouring boot. This is the first one. I'm really excited for the new one coming out. I think it's been pushed back now. It was meant to be September, but I believe it's October now. And the reason that I've picked this one is there's just some really super cute manga pictures. There's a good variety in this one. I do like the mermaid one, but there's a good variety in this one. It takes watercolour and acrylic, super, you know, not washi tape. I've got all sorts in these boots. I do thoroughly enjoy these, and I do need to get back to it. Some of my earlier work, as you can tell with the hair. I love looking back at my old stuff though. I'm still proud of the majority of it. Why have I not gone in with the background there? That's probably just laziness. But hey ho. I really did love it. This one turned out. This reminds me of my daughter. No, she's not got a tail and she's not got a horn on her head, but the blonde hair and the blue eyes. I think I did this one on, was it a stream or a video of some sorts? Some of the book, as you can see there at the top, I'm not going to pull on it too much, is coming apart, but this is a well-loved book. I spent a lot of hours on this one, so I'm not surprised. So yeah, that's the first one that I would pick. Quite a few pages in that as well. I was looking at where to put it. I've got room at the side of my desk and then it's cleared up. And the next one, it was a really close one between this one and Mafia by Kirby Roseanne's, because I've even got a second copy of the Mafia one. I love it that much. My double page spread of pterodons with a silent P, pterodons. Oh god, I can't remember the name of these. Kenny told me the name and I forgot. Oh well, I won't sleep tonight because of that. I think that was watercolour background. They're pretty excellent ones. That's a very, very recent one. That was last month's. I believe that this one was the first page that I did. I did even colour that, the shell on it. And that was Prima watercolour, I do believe. Again with watercolour, this book just screams out watercolour to me. And this one was definitely done on a stream. This one I did in my own time. I love how bright it is. The stickles, that is Woe embossing powder glitter that you can see glistening. I love it. I'm sure I've done a couple more on this one. Yep, the Dragon's Eye. Very shiny. If you are interested, I did use the KJ Designs by Karen off Etsy watercolour paints. So there is a mixture of different paints in here. The other ones, the ones in the white is the GD colour, again on Etsy. And then all the rest is the Karen one. And I've took them out of the original pots. They come in these pots. They come in them ones. The ones with the GD colour, she doesn't actually supply the tin for you. But I just used, it came with mints from Disney World. And I brought some of them back. And you know what? The mints are still here. The mints are still in this bag. I just wanted them for the box. It's back to the book. I get sidetracked when it's something shiny. And I think it was Arteza pencils I did that one. And that's just an explosion of colour and fun. And I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one that I've done. But if you've not tried any sort of water mediums in any of Kirby's boots, I thoroughly recommend it. It's so fun. I mean, if you've watched my channel for any time, you'll know that I don't like sitting there for hours and hours and hours with the colour pencil. I just get bored. So, Noctunes by Anastasia Eli Cardarava. I don't want to butcher her beautiful name. I haven't done a lot in this one. The main reason is because of the portraits, and I'm quite enjoying more of a, I don't think you class this as grayscale, but it's definitely not line art because there is some shading in there. She looked like Daenerys out of Game of Thrones to me. That one was another recent one that I did last month. Super cute. The camera is completely washing her out, but she is a nice tanned colour. Is that the only ones? I get mixed up what I've done in each of the books. But yeah, that's one. This is a book that I do actually tend to spend a little bit more time on because it was a little bit more of an expensive book, and it was a Christmas gift off my husband. So it's a little bit more special to me. So I do spend a little bit more time on them pictures. Right, the next one is technically it's an oldie, but it's a goodie because it's an old one now. She's brought a new one out. But my Hannah Calzone Soulmates, definitely look how thick it is. It's definitely a loved book. I've done every single background, and I've started on the. I don't think I've done that front one. It's a lie. I've started doing some of the actual pictures. Some of them are whips I do need to come back to, but yeah, I've finished every single background in this book, and I love doing it. It again takes water, any sort of paint. There's even nail polish in this one. Again, I'm thinking about getting another copy of this to do, you know, not more detailed work, but just to take the time a little bit more. I felt like I was rushing all the backgrounds in this, but I tell you, I had so much fun for them months that it did take me. I'll just quickly go through because there is quite a few. I can't remember exactly what I've used on every single page, but I have done a video just dedicated to this book, considering how long it did actually take me. As you can see, there are some finished pages. That background took me forever. That was with Prismacolor, the background. I remember that because of how long it took me. Ink tints, soft pastel. I didn't have pan pastel back then. Ink tints again with nail polish over the top. You can see it's shiny. I'm really disappointed how this one turned out. This is another reason why I want a second copy. But there's pictures like this that I'll keep this book for, because I do love how this one's turned out. A super fun one. I think I went a little bit over the top with the grey shading there on the skin. And my attempt of fur is absolutely ridiculous. This one is Pentel Hybrid Duo Gel Pen Happy. Look at that. You know what, that took a lot longer as well than you'd think. It took me a long time to fill all that in my gel pen. Ink tints. This was a super fun one. I actually printed off old writing and stained the paper with a tea bag in the sink and left it overnight, and then let it dry out and use it to collage the page. I really enjoyed that one. We're getting close to the end now. This was all done, apart from the hair. So like the hair is Spectrum Noir Sparkle pens, and everything else is watercolour on this page, I believe. Stencils, watercolour again, Stickle Heaven, the Crayola Super Tips. Never again am I using them on skin. Terrible. And this is what I've started working on recently with some Faber-Castell Albert Duro watercolour. I've started basing them, and I believe that is it. So as you can see, it is a well loved book, and I still do love this book. This is probably, even though she brought that new one out, I still love this one. This is my favourite one of hers. So that's a reason in itself to bring that with me. And the very last one is a Jasmine Griffith, the very first colouring book, because it's got such a variety of pages. So you've got your mermaids, you've got Halloween, you've got your little itty bitty pictures. was a very old one, that. Another old one. Again, I harp on about the paper in books, but the paper in Jasmine books are super duper nice. I've actually treated myself and I've ordered a Jasmine mug. I found it on Amazon. Surprise, surprise. So I'm looking forward to that coming. My little dragons. I actually did that with the Castle Arts pencils when I first got them. I'm not overly happy with how it turned out. I wish that that was a full A4 size. I love that with the dragons. That's actually what's on the mug, dragons. Then one of the ladies. Yeah, that's everything that I've done in that book. But again, I've picked this one again for the quality of the paper, the variety of the images. So thank you everyone for watching this. Thank you Kirsty for tagging me. If you're new to my channel, I'm Debbie. Please subscribe and like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.